Hi, my name is Judy Mendoza. I'm a content creator here at BiteSize. Now, if you guys are looking for a dish that's good for a big family gathering, look no further. This is our baked bacon seafood Alfredo. Now, it's a very hearty dish with all kinds of seafood such as tuna, bacon. But rather than me explaining everything, you know what? Let's just begin. Okay, now for our ingredients, we have our sliced bacon, our sliced shrimps, canned tuna. Now my preference is hot and spicy, but you guys can choose whatever you want. Shredded mozzarella, any kind of cheese. You don't have to go all fancy with this. You can go for the quick melty kind. Any cheese will do. We have our garlic, parsley, oregano, our salt, black pepper, unsalted butter, all-purpose cream, and of course, our pasta. Okay, so first we begin with our burner. We place it on medium heat, wait for our pan to heat up, and then we'll place in our bacon to render the fat. Now, as you can see, the bacon has a nice browning to it, and all the fat, some of that fat actually, has been rendered out. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set aside our bacon and use some of that bacon fat for the rest of our ingredients. Okay, now we're adding in our unsalted butter. Let it all melt and meld with all that bacon flavor. Now that all the butter has melted, we're gonna add in our fragrance. Some of that garlic. Okay, so now once it's all fragrant, we can add in our shrimp. Now, what you have to remember is shrimps tend to cook really fast. So a great indicator for it is when it turns orange, it's actually good to go now. Once the shrimps are done, we can now place in our canned tuna just to add a little bit of that hot and spicy flavor. Now we have to remember, we have to keep the brine because some of that flavor is still in that sauce. Now we're just gonna let it simmer for 5 minutes just so all those ingredients can meld well together. Once that's done, we're gonna add in our all-purpose cream. Now we're gonna constantly stir it. Let it all meld for 5 minutes. It's time to add a little richness. And to make the sauce a little thicker, we're gonna add in our quick melting cheese. And now it's been simmering for 5 minutes. It's time to add in our seasoning with some oregano, a pinch of salt, a pinch of black pepper. Now, in terms of the seasoning, it's up to you guys. It depends on your preference, but it's always good to start with a pinch. Everything has been seasoned. It's time to bring back all that bacon goodness that we prepared a while ago. The sauce has been set. Now, it's time to add in our pre-cooked pasta. Now, when it comes to the pasta noodles, you can choose whatever you want. It could be macaroni noodles, it could be whatever. But for me, my preference is spaghetti noodles. Okay, now we're just mixing. Make sure all that sauce, all that nice shrimp, tuna, bacon goodness, it's been all mixed well with the rest of the noodle. The pasta has all been mixed. It's time to transfer to our casserole dish and place it in our oven at 176 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Our dish is almost ready. Now all we have to do is we're gonna top our pasta with some all-purpose cream. Now we're gonna drizzle it on top just to give it that nice crunchy browning when it goes to the oven. But of course, we can't forget our shredded mozzarella to give it that ooey gooey cheesiness. All right, guys, this is our baked pasta. I wish you guys could smell it right now. It smells amazing, but our dish is not finished just yet. Let's add a little vibrancy of color and a touch of freshness with parsley. Hiwain na natin. For more brunch ideas, don't forget to like and subscribe at our YouTube channel, BiteSized.ph.